My name is William Fuller, and I'm the lead trainer here with CMEF. And I think the nice thing about our organization is we're finally able to provide for our industry a place where men and women can have an opportunity to show that they are craftsmen, that they can do a skill set that provides them a way to be a wage income earner and also a sense of well-being, confidence. The industry in the past, one of the problems is that individuals can't, or timing won't allow for someone to do a particular type of activity to show what they know. We've been testing people and the hands-on, so that's what we're here for. We're going to be able to do a hands-on test, a performance evaluation for all the crafts that are represented in the industrial and also in the commercial side. Very fortunate, years ago I was able to work for a contractor at a facility where back in those days one contractor had all of the work, not so much like a specialized in data. So I went in there, I was in the civil department, and working in other groups. So before you know it, I was craft certified in 5 different specific crafts and then operating in 2 more. And then eventually got into my own company in a commercial side. And then I expanded out into at a construction company. So I've got in-plant experience, I've got commercial side, I've got so it's broad in that way, yeah.
So you can really share some of your experience from all these different aspects, and you know what is needed in the industry.
Well, I can, and what's nice is not only on the craft side, I'm also a master trainer and instructor for NCCER, and I'm also an adjunct for outreach for OSHA. What it really means is I have a strong safety background too. And so I can go to any job and see where any employee is at any time and know what it took to get there and what they have left to do, both on the task side and also on the safety side. So that's the type of experience that I bring to the table here at CMEF.
Well, do the students that come through here get tested on safety things as well as the actual skills?
Absolutely. Part of the performance evaluation is not looking at just do they did the task, but did they do it safely. And a person can actually do a task and I get credit for it based upon a failure to do it safely.
What benefit do you see the community gets from having these skilled workers that are certified coming out of here?
Oh, well, one of the main problems we're having in the past was workers did not know how to do a task, and so they were short-sighted. So with us, with our training units, we have the cottages, we're in the high schools now. Now what's happening is young men and women are able to go into the workforce prepared to do tasks and then go into a German and be a good strong wage earner and do safe, good work. At CMEF, not only are we able to provide craft performance evaluations, we're also able to offer for our industry the crane, the signal person, and the rigging. As an example, in the rigging world, there is the basic rigger, an individual who is going to be performing tasks and they'll have to inspect that equipment. There's an intermediate rigger, and that individual will have to give leadership and guidance over the selection of what to be used, and then the advanced rigger, a high-level thinking, has to think of complicated rigging, a subject matter expert. And training and part of that, an example, Jeff Hart here is one of our adjunct instructors who is a master subject matter expert in crane and rigging and helps us provide that training in a classroom environment. So we can do the crawler, we can do the telescopic crane, the industrial boom truck, and the signal person at all levels of rigging.
What do you do with the students when do they come to you for instruction, or are you just testing to see if they know what they've already been taught?
Classroom instruction. Generally, you're looking at a 2 or 3 day classroom. Depends on the level of rigging training. If it's a basic rigging, it's going to be 1 day, but if you get into advanced rigging, you're going to be at least 2 days. The training is going to cover everything from basic, intermediate, all the way to advanced, and then we're going to get into the mathematics of rigging. And there's actually a lot of trigonometry, there's a lot of math in the advanced rigging. And that's where we kind of slow down with the class to make sure everyone can capture it, to get them in.
How did you get involved in incorporating the rigging and the crane certification with the other skills that you have here?
Well, the crane and the rigging at one point was under the craftsman side. And with the new OSHA initiative, where they separated, they realized that that we needed to have a strong, certified, qualified workforce strictly in those disciplines. And so NCCER is part of that effort. And so we're able to do that. And because I am a historical crane operator, able to do the signal person, the rigging, it was a natural fit for me to be a part of that too here at CMEF.